What's up? I'm on Rohan. All that good stuff. My day is going pretty good. Hopefully yours is. You can always leave a comment on that if you wish. Stand for what is noble and true, and the hearts matter for what it is you know to do. This doesn't mean that you have to be the best example, but at least showing for what it is. Your best effort for what is the example within areas that you happen to have control. Because there are certain ones. Some do not have control. But to stand noble and true for what it is that you can. To be within for what is the heart's matter, the best that you can. Is better than what it is that you do not. When it is you stand for something wicked, then it is clearly that you do not. How can you stand against for what it is that happens to be truth, when there is nothing that can stand against truth? No matter for what it is it happens to think it is. Within this noble, true thing I speak of, I'm pretty sure you know what it is. For what it is you know amongst your map and compass is correct. The matters of the heart that affect for what it is you happen to do. Within what control you do have and you are able to do. To stand against such one that has a fighting spirit that is unwavering. There is no beating of this such spirit. What does not matter for if a mountain stands amongst its way, or what it is that is its litten path that its feet are to set upon for what and when on some day. The matter is for what it is that happens to be the heart, or what it is that happens to be the calling within your heart. You cannot deny for when it is that one tries to get you to seek for what it is that might be similar, but not for what it is. To stand against for this, you engage for what it is that is Ephesians 6 upon this day. For they set themselves against for what is the knowledge, and for that they are shown that they have no knowledge. Nor do they have for what it is that they could stand. For upon that fact, they and their ideas stand on sand. While it is that yours happen to stand upon a rock, cannot be faltered because it stands on a rock. So delight in for what it is, amongst for in this heart truth for what it is. Those that try to oppose are only but the mountain. Tell it to move, or tell the sea that it must sit still. As it is amongst that, you walk for what it is they try to set against you. Or how can a wave be against you? If it is, you tell it that it cannot be as this such, and it becomes flat, and you walk upon it, and such. So stand for what it is that is noble and true, or what it is within your heart you know is noble and true. Anything against it cannot stand. For amongst that, only sand is it that it happens to set. it will be reminded if it happened to forget. For their plans will not be accomplished, for it is not amongst for what is in your heart and true, and it cannot be accomplished. For it is not for within for what is the heart of truth, and it cannot be fought against, for it is as the same as the heart of truth. For truth is like a double-edged sword. You better hope you're not on the wrong side of that sword. But stand for what it is that happens to be noble and true. Do for what it is that is the best effort within for what is in control for what you can actually do. For there are some areas, for certain ones, they cannot control. But you do not worry about what it is you cannot control. Only for what it is that you can do amongst your effort. Show upon the fact they cannot fight against the truth. For what it is they try to face is a sword that will hit them straight in the face. Well, that looks like all the time I have for now. So, until next time.